As cases continue to rise across the country, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's Advisory Committee held a virtual meeting to consider an emergency authorization for Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine.
In part by outbreaks in the fall.
The hearing marks a critical time after reports of a staggering 3,011 COVID deaths across the nation on Wednesday, setting a new daily record for coronavirus deaths. Now, as the U.S. gets closer to a vaccine rollout, it does offer relief for some, while others are worried about getting the inoculation.
Each development brings a new kind of fear or worry for people.
According to a recent Pew Research Center poll, roughly 60% of Americans say they intend to get the vaccine, yet 21% of U.S. adults say they don't intend to get vaccinated and are pretty certain more information won't change their mind.
Some people have a significant fear of vaccines because of potential medical misinformation that they've been hearing on social media. Others have fear of needles. So those things combined, it's very common for people to have some kind of anxiety.
But whatever the reason, health experts say there's still time left to put things into perspective.
How do we weigh those pros and cons that we hear about? And how do we get ourselves in the mindset that it is okay to get the vaccine?
We can reframe the idea of the vaccine that it's not just about ourselves, but this is actually an act of service that we're doing for our whole community.
Also, consider getting the vaccine as routine, like a flu shot.
Think about their own experiences with vaccines and try and make this less about this really unique experience as a pandemic.
Many of us will have to wait a while to get the vaccine due to approval and protocol. In the meantime, you can contact a medical professional for advice. If you're still feeling anxious, there's one more thing you can do to ease your anxiety.
Simply breathing, taking deep belly breaths or deep breathing all the way into your diaphragm and focusing on the exhale.
Stacey Ann Gooden, Pix 11 News.